Hey, Dr. Amy here, and in this video, I'm showing you exactly what you need to know as a cancer survivor about the new injectable weight loss drug, Ozempic. These injectable weight loss drugs have gained a lot of popularity, especially among celebrities. But you're probably wondering if this will work for you to drop weight after cancer. If you're a cancer survivor who's gained 10, 20, or 30 pounds during or after your cancer treatment, then you're probably thinking that these weight loss drugs sound too good to be true. Do they actually work to drop weight after cancer? Even while in forced menopause or while on drugs like anastrozole, letrozole, exemestane, or tamoxifen? Well, here's exactly what you need to know. This could really change how cancer survivors drop weight after cancer, so listen up. But first, how does Ozempic work? There are naturally occurring hormones in your body that regulate your appetite. One of these hormones is GLP-1, which is made in your body after eating. This hormone works with your brain in your digestive system to slow down how quickly food moves through your gut. Ultimately, what this drug does is help you feel fuller on a smaller amount of food for longer. And it could also reduce food cravings. Now, this might surprise you because these drugs on social media are being pushed as something that you can easily take and you can simply eat whatever you want and still lose weight. But it's actually not like that at all. More on that in a little bit. Now, Ozempic, which is also known as semaglutide, is taken once per week by injection and is used alongside a calorie-restricting diet. That's right, you actually still need to eat less in order to lose weight on these drugs. So if you're struggling with emotional eating after cancer, which is very common, we still need to solve the root of that problem first in order to help you lose weight. There's no easy fix to that. Now, Ozempic was originally approved for the treatment of type 2 diabetes, but it's being used off-label for the treatment of obesity. That's where it's really gained popularity and has been marketed under the brand name Wegovy. Okay, so how well do these drugs actually work? How much weight are you able to lose? Well, Wegovy has been shown to help people lose about 15% of their body weight. Now, this is over approximately 60 weeks, so just over a year. This means if you weigh 195 pounds, you could potentially weigh 165 pounds within a year. You would still need to align your nutrition, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that here as well. Now, to drop 15% of your body weight is significant. Bariatric surgery, which has long been the most effective way to drop weight, allows you to lose between 25 to 30% of your body weight. Obviously, very different approaches, but comparatively, these drugs are getting noticed. For example, Weight Watchers just recently purchased a telehealth company, which allows doctors to meet with patients virtually and prescribe them these types of weight loss drugs. But let's actually compare the different methods to drop weight after cancer. The first option would be diet and exercise, the second could be bariatric surgery, and the third would be weight loss drugs, like Ozempic. Every single method will work by the same principle, a calorie deficit. This means getting you to eat less food. In diet and exercise, you're influencing how many calories you eat, what type of calories you eat, and the type of exercise that you're doing to burn those calories. For bariatric surgery, you're limiting the amount of calories that can come in by actually making your stomach smaller. You physically can't eat any more food. And weight loss medications like Ozempic, they're actually going to suppress your appetite, making you feel fuller and allowing you to eat fewer calories. These all work through limiting the calories you eat. And to lose weight after cancer, you need to have a calorie deficit. That's just weight loss 101. But you need other key factors to drop weight after cancer as well. The types of calories you eat are very important for cancer survivors. More on that in a little bit. But just like any drug, there are side effects to Ozempic as well. Most side effects are gastric, like nausea or constipation. More rare side effects would be pancreatitis or gallbladder disease. Now, as a cancer survivor, I am sure you are sick and tired of taking medications. And these drugs are injectables, so you're probably sick and tired of being poked and prodded too. That's going to be a big drawback for cancer survivors. Okay, but are these drugs even safe for cancer survivors? What do we actually know about taking these medications after cancer? The answer is just that. Not much. The studies that look at these injectable medications for weight loss, they actually excluded anyone that had had cancer within the last 5 years. That's not uncommon to see that in research studies, but it definitely is frustrating for cancer survivors. Because now we just have no information about what these drugs are like for people who have a history of cancer. We do know that when looking at the safety of these drugs, there is some concern about pancreatic or thyroid cancer. Now, we do not know for sure if these drugs cause pancreatic or thyroid cancer, but it is being followed up closely to see if there's an increased trend with people who are taking these medications. That's a lot to consider. Plus, we haven't even mentioned the cost. Many of these drugs are going to be around $1,300 a month, and most insurance companies are not going to cover the cost for weight loss. Weight gain is considered a behavioral problem, according to insurance companies, rather than a legitimate health concern. But also, this isn't just some quick fix jump start to weight loss. Losing weight after cancer needs to be a long-term strategy, which means whatever approach you pick to drop weight effectively, you need to be able to stick with it. Someone taking these medications will need to be on them long term, even after they've achieved their target weight. Once you get to goal weight, in order to maintain it, you have to stay on these drugs indefinitely. You need to be on them forever. Plus, some people that do come off of Ozempic or Wegovy say that their appetite actually comes back with a vengeance. They are even more hungry after stopping the medication. A way around all of this is to actually just eat slower. By eating slower, it allows time for your digestive system to communicate to your brain and tell you that you're actually getting full. There's a delay in this gut-brain communication process by about 20 minutes. So by eating slower, you'll allow your body time to catch up. Now, because of these things, Ozempic is not for everyone. Okay, so when should you consider using these medications? Here's how you need to view this. These drugs are one option to drop weight after cancer. Dropping weight after cancer isn't a simple process. There are a lot of issues at play, and one approach does not work for everyone. It needs to be customized for you, your body, your treatment, your diagnosis. That's why in the Cancer Freedom Program, every single woman that works with me gets an individualized weight loss and cancer recovery plan. But the truth is that this is not going to be a quick fix for cancer survivors to lose weight. You'll still need to heavily adjust your nutrition and exercise to effectively drop weight after cancer. These drugs will help you lower your appetite, but the nutrition and exercise piece will still need to be put in place. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Okay, so where do we start with your nutrition and exercise? What really works for cancer survivors? To drop weight after cancer, you need to both adjust the amount of food you're eating and the types of foods you're eating. Most women that come to me for support in the Cancer Freedom Program are either overeating or undereating on the amount of calories. Both of these issues will delay your ability to lose weight. After cancer, your hormone levels may be intentionally or unintentionally altered. Because of this, we often need to fuel your metabolism. If you undereat, you can actually delay your weight loss. And this is what many women do. We are taught that if we want to lose weight, we just need to eat less. Even a lot of oncologists will say to women, if you're on a drug like letrozole, anastrozole, exemestane, or tamoxifen, then you just need to starve yourself in order to lose weight. This is so wrong. You should absolutely not do this. And it's not sustainable. But also, many women overeat after cancer. The emotional aspects of cancer take a toll on you, and many women turn to food to help them cope. This will also cause you to gain weight. But it's more than just calories in and calories out. To drop weight after cancer, you also have to pay attention to the types of calories you're eating. Most cancer survivors are overeating on carbohydrates and undereating on protein. This is a big issue for cancer survivors because if you're experiencing hormonal imbalances, then we need to protect your lean muscle mass and fuel your metabolism. If you lose a bunch of lean muscle mass, then you're going to naturally have a harder time dropping weight. And how we keep and gain lean muscle mass is by eating higher amounts of protein. These are things like chicken thighs, fish, eggs, black beans, or chickpeas. So whether you're going to use Ozempic or not, you're still going to need to adjust your nutrition. You might as well get started right now. I've linked up this next video here on how to change your diet to drop weight after cancer. Click the link here. I'll see you in the next video.